hello, Satnam. It's me, Shakti Sundari, and I'm back with you today for the next reading from the Radiance Sutras. I noticed myself feeling really excited to, really excited to finally get around to sharing today, to finally get around to this practice, to finally get around to reading the sutras, to finally get around to communing with you, whoever's there with me right now. I'm excited and I've been looking forward to this moment. It's been such a busy day for me. And it's been a special day and a poignant day, a full day. And actually I've just now looked at the verse for today, and it's really poignant and touching because it speaks to something that connects to my experience of today in a profound way. So today, my children's father had a baby with his new partner. So my children have a new baby brother. So a new baby came into the world. Of course, there are children being born all the time, and it is a miracle every single time. But I feel really touched and excited and happy and blessed to know that this baby's been born who will be so loved and has been so wanted, and that my children will have a baby brother. And I saw the pictures of this little baby, and he's so beautiful. And there's something so precious, so innocent, so pure, so divine, and magical about a new life. So he was born at 1 o'clock this morning, and it was exciting news. It made me squeal with delight. And then after a very long day today, a beautiful full-on day in which I got to interview an incredible man, Kenny Marmarella de Cruz, who is known as the Man Whisperer, who specializes now in coaching and working with men in men's groups and working one-on-one with men to empower them. When he was sharing with me during the interview for the Heart to Heart show that I create with Pram Prashad, we went into a really deep place, and he shared with me a story of his youth and his early life, which was very traumatic, and really, really touched my heart very deeply. And I understood once again in that moment, and I understand this frequently, that we cannot judge others ever. When we look at someone or we notice how they're behaving, until you know their story, until you really understand where they come from and what makes them who they are and what they've experienced and gone through, you know nothing. And Kenny's story today was really moving, and I was so inspired by the way in which he has overcome some incredible challenges and some incredible difficulties to be a man now living in his full integrity and truth and power. It was amazing. And then there's kind of these 3 episodes to the course of today, and much more actually besides. And when I finally got home, very hot, very tired, a little bit hungry, so sort of feeling a bit grumpy just from the heat and the fatigue and the hunger, I opened my computer to find out that one of my greatest inspirations, one of my greatest teachers on this path that I've been on for 10 years or more, actually, of awakening as a woman and of seeking the beloved within and achieving a sense of union within myself, of divine union, really embodying divine union and embodying the awakened feminine. One of my greatest teachers and inspirations, Shakti Milan, passed away this morning. And it was a shock, and I just want to honor Shakti and the way in which she lived her truth so fully, and the way in which she has been inspiring so many women to wake up, and so many men to join their women in that place, and the way in which she has so courageously walked her path of truth with so much fearlessness and so much courage and so much heart and passion and devotion to truth above all else. Yeah, so in this day there has been life, new life, there has been death, there has been the overcoming of the potential of death. So it's been a really potent day of meeting all of that and being reminded once again of the gift of life, the profound gift of life in every moment. And with that, I'm going to go on to the verse now, to the sutra for today. So, Yukti verse 52. Let me read the Sanskrit. Anagatayam nidrayam pranashte baha gochare sa avastha manasa gamya paradevi prakashate. And once again, Anagatayam nidrayam pranashte baya gochare sa avastha manasa gamya paradevi prakashate. And then the English translation. When sleep has not yet come, and the sweet buzz of exhaustion permeates the body, linger in the ah of relief as your head touches the pillow. Everything in you is yearning to let go. So let go. Let your body fall into something deeper than sleep. With your mind, enter the soft, luminous glow of the soul. So for me, that speaks, in a way, it connects to much of my experience of birth and death today, of sleeping. I think of the sleeping baby, fighting sleep, exhausted, falling asleep in its mother's arms, letting go into that. And then I think of the final sleep of death, which Shakti, my teacher, experienced this morning. Of course, it's not, in my perspective, a death of anything but the physical body, but it's the biggest letting go that can happen for us in this incarnation. So let me go through these words and see what else there is to unpick. When sleep has not yet come, and the sweet buzz of exhaustion permeates the body. Who doesn't know that state? Who doesn't know that? I know that so well. I'm sure you all do. That feeling of exhaustion when you just can't wait to put your head down, where you just can't wait to be horizontal. We all know that. The sweet buzz of exhaustion permeates the body, and you know you're looking forward to lying down. You've got somewhere you can be. Linger in the ah of relief. And that ah is just such a sound in itself of letting go, of release, of relief, isn't it? So glad I'm finally able to put my head down. I'm so glad. For me, at the end of a busy day of working and taking care of my kids and clearing up and doing so many things, it's often such a relief for me to come up to my room, to lie down on my bed, and it's quiet and I have space to myself and I can finally let go. I don't have to hold space for anybody else. I can just let go. It's such a relief so often. Linger in the ah of relief as your head touches the pillow. everything in you is yearning to let go. So let go. Let your body fall into something deeper than sleep. This yearning to let go into sleep. Okay, yes, we all know that. And once again, I'll say this path is about totality. And if Shakti Malan taught me one thing, well, she taught me so much actually, but you know, she had created this whole system of her own, which was called totality therapy. All of life embraced in this methodology that she had created, this embodied methodology for transformation, for change, for healing, for opening, for growth, for free, for becoming free, for finding freedom, for finding truth, for finding one's real self, one's authentic self. And to do that, you need to let go. Holding on to the forms, holding on to the identity, holding on to structures, it all needs to go. But here we're talking about a particular meditation practice, and this meditation practice is as you feel that great desire to sleep and that great sense of relief, and as you feel that yearning to let go into sleep, let go, don't hold on, allow. So often our bodies contract and cling and things keep us from letting go fully. I notice that in my students when we're doing deep relaxation, there's still a contraction in the body, and I'm just showing you that now. But what happens when we just let go, and we let go, and we let go, and we let go, and we let go, and then keep letting go, and there's so much further we can go with the letting go, far beyond what we actually think. And even when we think we've let go, there's more to let go. Let your body fall into something deeper than sleep. What's that? What's deeper than sleep? With your mind, enter the soft, luminous glow of the soul. It's almost like in that place between sleep and wake, in that place between birth and death, in that in-between stage, place, we're able to connect more with the transcendent realms, with what is true beyond this superficial facade, but beneath this flesh and blood, the soul that is always there. And I'll tell you another personal anecdote actually that comes to mind just now as I feel into that, which is that when I put my children to bed, and now they're like 13 and 15, but we've had this pattern for years where I will sit with each of them in turn. I used to read to them for many years, but now I just sit and talk to each of them and stroke them, or we just share. And in that, it's kind of like a luminous state or a luminous stage, my daughter will always begin to speak these soul truths, stuff that she would never normally articulate in the everyday, in the waking state. But it's almost like as she's dropping off to sleep, in that half awake, half asleep stage, suddenly she's more connected to spirit, and the words that come out of her mouth are always like a divine channeling of the angels, such as, "Bless you, great goddess, you are a magnificent radiant soul, you are a blessing to the world, you are beautiful inside and out, the world thanks you for being." And this is the kind of language she will speak to me. That is the language of the soul. It is the language of truth. And that is what she can access instantly and easily in that stage before going to sleep. But as soon as she's up in the world and getting dressed for school and having a breakfast, she's just a normal 13-year-old, and she wouldn't dream of speaking like that. It's amazing, isn't it? So the meditation here is for us all to explore what happens in that space before we go to sleep, finding a deeper place to go to that's beyond, beneath, behind, before, after, the beginning and the ending, the Alpha and Omega, really, which is where the soul lives. So that's all I have to say today, but I just want to end. I want to end feeling the joy of the birth of a new life into my extended family, and the gratitude and the joy I feel for that. Yeah. The gratitude and the joy and the honor I feel for Shakti Malan, who has given so much through her life to us all. And also to Kenny, who I met today for the first time, and in his own journey has overcome so much to be living in his truth. So it's been a really powerful day, and I'm so grateful to all of this. I'm so grateful to life. So thank you for being with me, and join me again tomorrow for my next reading from the Radiance Sutras. Sat Nam.